Снова с вами, и сегодня мы будем продолжать проходить игру Mass Effect Legendary Edition на уровне сложности Безумия. Проходим мы Mass Effect 2, и сейчас я в главном меню, потому что я должен объяснить кое-какие штучки интересные. Дело в том, что в прошлой части, в самом начале, я сделал предупреждение о том, что я потерял начало записи, как я начал записывать Mass Effect 2. Но сегодня, когда я сел записывать эту часть, я нашел эту запись. Она просто попала в другую папку, а я не заметил этого. Да, весело, безусловно. Поэтому я сделал такую мини-часть, которая вышла после, хотя должна была выйти до. Там, короче, можете посмотреть. Я ее уже выложил. Она очень маленькая, 10 минут буквально. То есть это вступление, где я объясняю про вторую часть, про ее особенности, допустим, то, что здесь нет русской озвучки и прочее. Да, и в целом об игре говорю. Ну и там, собственно, да. Говорю о том, что наконец-таки у нас появится романтический интерес наш. Наконец-то мы будем заботиться не только о себе и о всей галактике, но и, собственно, о нашем партнере. Так. И в меню я здесь для того, чтобы... вот, я поставил большие субтитры, потому что теперь субтитры, они не просто помогают понять больше речь, как было в первом Mass Effect. То есть в первом Mass Effect была русская речь. То есть теперь они не просто позволяют лучше понять игру, они теперь единственный способ нормально понять игру. То есть субтитры, то есть раз озвучки нет, то субтитры это единственный способ понять английскую речь. Ну, я более-менее понимаю, но не везде. Поэтому придется читать субтитры, да и тем более мне во время боя еще придется читать субтитры иногда. Поэтому я сделал их побольше, чтобы было лучше видно. Окей. И также я хочу нажать сейчас вот сюда. На кнопку начать, именно, а не продолжить. Сейчас я объясню, в чем дело. Да, собственно, говорила о вот этой прикольной составочке, которой не было, безусловно. Нарисованная офигенная, прям сас. Вот, короче. Хочу еще сказать, что сейчас, точнее, в прошлой части, мы когда встретили первый раз Стали, я не выбрал один интересный вариант диалога, который я хочу выбрать, чтобы было просто интересно. Вот. Поэтому сейчас что я делаю? Я нажимаю «Загрузить игру». Как вы видите, у меня есть мое сохранение. Время игры 1,5 часа, и тут время игры 1 час 25. В чем прикол? Я нажал на перезапуск миссии «Путь свободы». И вот оно у меня автосохранение. Поэтому, то есть я начну миссию заново, покажу вам только диалог Стали, и, собственно, мы продолжим с того места, где я остановился. Я надеюсь, я запомню это место. По-моему, оно было после взрывных ракетных дронов, если я не ошибаюсь. Поэтому увидимся, когда я встречу Тали и, собственно, покажу диалог. Ладно, погнали.
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable, Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Собственно, как вы понимаете, эту реплику надо было выбрать, потому что она, во-первых, дала, по-моему, больше очков героя, если я не ошибаюсь. А во-вторых, ну, мне приятней, ну, вы понимаете. Да, ну это же Тали, ну, ё-моё, я ж фанат. Да. Так, давайте выберем снайперку, собственно говоря. Так, да, вот здесь мы остановились, и здесь опять те дроны. Да! Блин, да вы серьезно? Какого черта? Где я? Ага, я здесь. Так, нет, здесь лучше, знаете, надо взять дробовик. Ага, уже поздно. Ну, ладно, будем так-то с высоты отстреливать. Так. Тихо, 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 тихо. Не сегодня. Так, еще.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Так, минутку, минутку, минутку. Во-первых, запчасти нам нужно собрать. Во-вторых, патроны нам нужно собрать. Тихо. Та-та-та, еще патроны надо собрать. Так, у нас снайперка-то еще осталась. Мы же патроны пополнили. А, у меня нет, блядь. Нахуя? Ну, сука, блядь, ну заебали вы меня. Где тут это говно? Я не знаю, на вот мне насрать абсолютно. Давай. Да, у меня есть, собственно... О, черт, огромный робот. Ну нахуя? Дебилы, блядь. О, всех убивали.
This is going to be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out their shields. Try to overload their shields.
А почему вы не используете это говно сами-то, а? Почему вы сами это дерьмо не используете? Я же вам поставил эту хуйню использовать, блядь. Вы дебилы, что ли? Так, окей, нам нужен дробовик. Ах, жаль, у нас гранатомета нет. О, он застрял. Ой-ой-ой. Оглушил меня. Чувак-то серьезный. Да ё-моё. Ай-яй. Тихо. Тихо. Не, дробовик с ним хорошо справился. Подождите, мне кажется, у меня звук тихий. Так, на пятерочку, это тоже на пятерочку. Чтобы было погромче. Кстати. Ну на то он и хрупкий. Так, минутку. Я хочу здесь немножечко осмотреться. Очищенный иридий, кстати говоря. Давайте его... Иридий? О, да. Боеприпасы к тяжелому оружию. Здесь можно улучшать наши штуки интересные. Так, элементы питания. Стеной сейф. В принципе, я немного приноровился уже проходить эти штуковины. Так. Это сюда, это сюда, это сюда. Немного приноровился проходить эти штуковины. Так, и... боеприпасы к тяжелому оружию мне дали. Ага, да, у меня 4 для гранатомета. Окей, гранатомет мы оставим, пожалуй, для таких больших ублюдков, как он. В принципе... Так, дверь мы пока открывать не будем. О, нет, кстати, не все умерли, между прочим. Окей. Блин, тут все умерли. Бля, ну как так-то? Ну, пацаны, ну, чё вы слились-то?
Monsters coming back. Max will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Max will protect. Swarms coming.
Вот. У нас во время катсцен теперь есть всякие штуки.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Кстати, мы о них, по-моему, не слышали.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
По-моему, если я не ошибаюсь, мы ее сейчас взять не сможем. То есть давайте нажмем на этот вариант, но мы ее взять не сможем, по-моему.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
Давайте расспросим.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Да, новые враги. Новые враги. Бой. Инопланетный рой. Именно так.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Мы, кстати, сейчас, по-моему, можем узнать про тех, кто был с нами в команде.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Oh,
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
да. Да, здорово.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Новая Нормандия. Хе-хе-хе. Да, детка, новая Нормандия. Улучшенная. Отлично. Все, наконец-то начинается настоящий геймплей. Это все было вступление небольшое, обучение, а вот сейчас начнется настоящая игра. О, да, как же это круто!
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Нормандия 2. Yeah. Ну, собственно, как вы поняли, старых членов отряда у нас не будет. Ну, кроме Талии. То есть она, получается... Она одна единственная, которая будет с нами на протяжении всех 3 частей. Это круто. То есть остальные непонятно где, и, короче, они не смогут к нам присоединиться. Та-та-та-та-та. Вот. К боезапасу тяжелого оружия. Это неплохо. Да, для разработки необходим ученый. Как раз таки вот тот самый Мордин Солус. Я, по-моему, даже вспомню, как его зовут. Как раз таки он нам и позволит это, по идее, сделать. Кредиты, иридий, собственно, все. Ух, да, круто, офигенно. О, Mass Effect возвращается, ура, обожаю. О, да, и моя кожанка.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Да-да-да.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Ну, это я знаю, это по классике, карта галактики-то. Личный терминал у нас рядом с этой штуковиной расположен. Арсенал. Ну, лифт у нас был. Да, у нас каюта капитана. Внешность изменить и прочее, прочее. Вот. Снаряжение команды. Нужно нанять профессора. Как раз таки, ну да, за Солусом нам и нужно ехать. Бля. Кожанка, конечно, смотрится вообще прикольно. Окей. Блин, прикольно выглядит все. Раньше разве вот здесь была огромная карта галактики? Теперь тут корабль. Да, место крушения Нормандии. Найти транспортное... наш Мако найти, да-да-да. Да, 2 героя. Изучаем.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Ограничения.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block.
Блять, все, сука, охуенно.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Заблокировано.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Так.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Ну, кстати, она говорила о разгерметизации, по-моему. Ну, точнее, там стыковка была.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Окей. Так, я думаю, нам нужно сначала ознакомиться с кораблем нашим. Получше.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need. Welcome aboard, Commander.
По-моему, с ней можно замутить, если не ошибаюсь. Но это теория. Да. А, нет, у нас еще этот самый Гаруса мы сможем вернуть. Вот, собственно. Короче, вот наш отряд. Он очень огромный, очень большая команда по сравнению с первой частью. Вот. И, кстати, здесь можно посмотреть теперь нашу, точнее, лояльность к нам. То есть, лояльность мы сможем повышать, общаясь, и также выполняя доп. Задания, связанные с определенными персонажами. То есть, допустим, у него есть какая-то просьба или какая-то проблема в жизни, мы с ней разбираемся, и он становится лоялен к нам. И для хорошей концовки лучше иметь лояльность со всеми членами отряда, чтобы в конце никто не погиб, чтобы было все четко. Кстати, да, мы можем изменить ей внешний вид. Но это я помню, это скины, собственно. Да, скины появились! Теперь, раз мы не можем менять броню им непосредственно, теперь у нас есть скины. Ну ладно, тут особо ничего не важно. Улучшение. Окей, здесь ничего нет. Так, за Идом. Нет, я не слышал, если честно. То есть мы просто его прочитываем, да? Пропал корабль, связанный с сервером. Новый Да, молот. Окей. Так, адмирал Хэкет. Да, коллекционеры, да, это они были, собственно, это их огромный остров был. Нет, кстати, никто не умер, по-моему. Это шлем-разведчик, властелин. Стычка с гетами. Ага. Это, по-моему, из дополнений некоторые штуки. Фигни. Потому что здесь во втором Mass Effect, кроме дополнения на астероиде, намного больше дополнений, которые включают в себя, по-моему, и скины, и некоторые пушки, и, собственно, шлема, которые мы видели. Короче, все понятно. Так, еще один персонаж. Цитадель. Вознесение. Окей. Так, ну это архивные. Хорошо. Так, давайте... Это у нас лифт. Это у нас палуба. Техническая лаборатория. Да, нам нужен, собственно, ученый. О, да. Наш арсенал.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Ебой. Как я пафосно хожу-то. Вообще офигенно. Так. Что у нас? Ага, вот у нас, собственно, различные винтовки. Так, настройки. Да, можно взять дуговой излучатель. Давайте попробуем его взять, потому что вроде смотрится прикольно. Это мы пока заметить не можем, потому что у нас, собственно, нет других винтовок. Все логично. Куча пушек. Куча абсолютно. Кстати, вот это верхнее оружие на левом мониторе, оно, по-моему, одно из самых крутых во второй части. Это, по-моему, то ли пулемет, то ли автомат. О, да. Это, по-моему, ядро, если я не ошибаюсь. Так, давайте с ним поговорим.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Окей, короче, я хотел обсудить наши эти шрамы, которые у нас на лице. В чем прикол? Дело все в том, что чем больше у нас очков героя, тем меньше у нас будут видны шрамы. То есть эти шрамы уберутся по мере того, как мы будем становиться героем все больше и больше. То есть вот мы сейчас сходим к доктору, она нам скажет, что шрамы могут зажить. Но если мы будем идти по пути отступника, то шрамы у нас не то чтобы останутся, они даже усилятся. То есть они станут более яркими, не знаю, их станет, по-моему, больше, если не ошибаюсь. Хотя, хрен его знает. Окей. Так, давайте еще сейчас сходим в зал совещаний. Вот наш зал совещаний.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
То есть, опять же, это как раньше у нас был зал переговоров со стульями, но без стола, а теперь у нас есть стол без стульев. Ха-ха, блять, сука, гениально. Так, здесь у нас ничего, здесь у нас лаборатория, опять же, у нас ученого нет, поэтому мы ничего сделать не сможем. Так, с тобой больше нельзя ни о чем говорить.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Вот.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Как раз таки, если мы повысим с ним лояльность, мы сможем с ним вот просто поговорить об этом. Как раз таки в этом прикол и есть. Окей.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Так, окей, давайте... У нас есть каюта, у нас есть каюта экипажа, у нас есть палуба, как раз таки. Тут нам показывают члены команды, где находятся. То есть, чтоб не забыли. И, в принципе, перемещение намного быстрее. Это круто, мне нравится это все. Намного меньше.
Not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hall. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Прикольно. О, рыбки. Здрасте, рыбки. Здесь... рыбки. Рыбок нет, я говорю рыбки, да. Шизофрения, она такая. По-моему, кстати, у нас могут появиться рыбы, нам нужно только кое-что сделать. Да, кстати, достижение из второй части. То есть здесь мы можем прям посмотреть. Здесь, к сожалению, по-моему, бонусов никаких нет. И достижений здесь побольше. Намного. Так, собственно... что у нас тут еще есть? Музыка здесь есть. Да, музыка из первой части. Да, блин, музыка реально из первой части. Блин, а тут нет той самой музыки? Видимо, нет. Ну ладно, давайте эту с вами. Кстати, да, если у нас был роман в первой части, то, по-моему, где-то вот здесь, по-моему, рядом с часами, у нас появится, собственно, фотка нашего этого... нашей любви. Не, я выключу музыку, нахер надо. Все. Да, выключено. Так, собственно, броня. Ну, блин, он повышает урон от оружия. Мне кажется, это круто. Он, конечно, выглядит странно, но... Блин. Так. Давайте кого-нибудь вот такой выберем. Можем полностью черную броню сделать. Так, ну это слишком, не знаю, мне кажется... Мне кашанка нравится. Окей. Так, ладно. Здесь мы все осмотрели. Давайте... У нас и здесь, собственно, личные терминалы есть. Окей. Давайте спустимся обратно на лифте. Сходим в каюту экипажа, посмотрим, что у нас тут есть. Так, здесь у нас капсулы для экипажа. Несколько штук. У нас тут экипаж будет. Здесь у нас душ, туалет. Так, здесь у нас... Не, могу и туда зайти, кстати. Сука, я знал, какая-нибудь пасхалка будет, блять. Я ж знал, сука.
On the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Окей. Так, спокойно, спокойно. Я ведь знал, что какая-то пасхалка будет. Так, вот здесь у нас, собственно, медицинский отсек. Ну, где он раньше и был, собственно говоря. Да, наш старый добрый доктор.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Да, собственно, мы знаем.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Найдите бренди. В каком-нибудь магазине бренди, окей. Я знаю, когда он откроется, я пока не буду это говорить.
Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Окей, нам нужно, значит, еды и, собственно, бутылку бухла. Так, там у нас, что я там, я не помню, там, по-моему, спасательные капсулы, да? Главная батарея. Артиллерист. Я не помню, кто из нас, из этой огромной команды артиллерист, но они там будут. Окей.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Так, ну поговорить мы с ней не сможем.
Of course, Commander.
Так, здесь вроде особо-то ничего нет. Собственно, да. Самый популярный роман, я, кстати, хотел сказать об этом. Он Стали. Кстати, нужно сохраниться, блин. Сегодня, да. Самый популярный роман Стали за Шепардом мужчину. Но на втором месте, по-моему, стоит Миранда, если я не ошибаюсь. Ну, потому что, ну, блин, ну... Да, у нее скверный характер, но, блядь, она очень охеренно выглядит. Однако меня это, блядь, не проняло. Я, блядь, при первом прохождении, сука, добивался Тали больше 40 часов. Станция слежения. Что у нас тут еще есть? Десантный челнок. Так, ага. Это у нас инженерный отсек рядом с ядром.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Я вам сделаю все.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Да, нам еще...
Amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Да, героям мы еще поможем им, но нам нужно на Омегу ехать. Омега это типа рынок, по-моему, нелегальный или что-то такое. Я не помню. Здесь, кстати, Тали будет работать потом. Так, где мы? Ага, мы здесь.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Окей. То есть корабль реально больше. Там у нас тоже будет кое-кто сидеть. И здесь, кстати, тоже кое-кто будет сидеть потом. То есть это такое пока непримечательное место, и пока непонятно, зачем оно сделано. Но здесь кое-кто будет сидеть и жить. Ну, один из наших новых персонажей. Так. Ну, собственно, получается, мы осмотрели весь корабль, да? Да, мы пришли вот отсюда. Да, мы пришли отсюда, и, собственно, все. Обошли это все дело по кругу. И можем уходить обратно к карте галактики. Наконец-таки.